One day, someone might ask me a simple question. Why didn't you start sooner? Why didn't you follow your dream earlier? Why didn't you share your gift with the world when you first discovered it? Why did you wait? And for a long time, I thought I'd need a perfect answer. But the truth is, the answer is simple. Because. Because life had other plans in the middle of learning. Because life was building something underneath me, a foundation strong enough to hold the weight of that dream, strong enough to withstand criticism, doubt, and failure. Because there were people in my life, friends, family, moments that needed my attention first. They needed to be the priority before anything else. Because timing isn't always something we control. And if I'm being honest, because it was scary. Taking something you love, something personal, and putting it out into the world, it's terrifying. Because the questions start creeping in. What if I don't love it anymore once it becomes work? What if it's not as good as I think it is? What if I fail? Those what ifs can be loud. Loud enough to keep you still, loud enough to keep your ideas hidden, loud enough to convince you that waiting is safer than starting. But here's what I've realized. There's another set of what ifs we don't ask nearly enough. What if I do start? What if I take the risk and it becomes something greater than I ever imagined? What if it fails but teaches me lessons I could have learned no other way? What if it changes me for the better? And what if it succeeds? What if the thing I've been holding on to, the thing I've been building quietly in the background, is something the world actually connects with? What if other people see value in it the same way I do? Most of us, we spend our entire lives working to just survive. We work to pay bills. We work to build stability. We work to take care of our responsibilities. And there's nothing wrong with that. But in the background, almost quietly, many of us are nurturing something else. A gift, a passion, a creative spark. Something that makes us lose track of time. Something that makes us wake up early or stay up late, not because we have to, but because we want to. And one day, if we're lucky, or maybe if we're just brave, we get the chance to share that with the world. Not for money, not for recognition, but because it matters to us. Because it's part of who we are. And there's something incredibly powerful about that moment, when something that lived only inside of you suddenly exists out in the world, where others can see it, feel it, and connect with it. Will it always work out perfectly? No. Will it always be easy? Definitely not. But sharing your gift, whatever that may be, is one of the most fulfilling things you can do. Because it's real, it's honest, it's yours. So maybe the better question isn't, why didn't you start sooner? Maybe the better question is, what are you waiting for now? Because the fear might not go away. The doubts may still be there, but so are the possibilities. So are the better what ifs. So what if you try? What if you grow? What if you surprise yourself? And what if it turns out to be one of the best decisions you ever make in this life?